So tell me now, this ain't love, and how do we get out? 'Cause I don't know. That's when she said, I don't hate you, but I just wanna save you. While there's still something left to say. That's when I told her I love you, girl, but I'm not the answer for the questions that you still have. Whoa, I don't hate you. I don't hate you. Whoa, I don't hate you.
All right. Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to Hippo Cup number 7. It is, at long last, time for our winners bracket final. We have Old Navy versus Hippo Cup. What? Old Navy, of course, number 1 seed. Pretty overwhelming favorite to win the entire thing from the outset, and made their way here pretty cleanly. Did have a bit of a challenge last week against Rista Minotov, but made it through without too much concern. Hippo Cup What from the other side of the bracket also has had a pretty strong run through, dropping only 5 maps in their 3 matches. So I think we are in for a good one here today if these teams keep up with their level of play thus far in the tournament. We have already run through the bans real quick because I had the last second setup stream. We had Old Navy banning Nomad 5 Hard Rock 5, Hippo Cup What banning Nomad 1 DT4, and first picking Nomad 4 to get us going here. So this is a refresher in case anybody needed it. Old Navy, captained by Rectigon, Badu, Malachevsky, Reedcat, Arnold, Henry, Intercamping, Emrek, and Ryuke. Hippo Cup What? Captained by Listy, joined by Ninrek, Raikovo, Fire Raid, Turnham, Lucrease, Fragrance of Page, fresh off his 3WC win last night, Ethan Trix, and Belladonna. Really feels like these two have established themselves as the best teams in the tournament. I mean, they're already guaranteed top 3. One of them will go on to the grand final to await the winner of the loser versus Let's Get K Barbecue. I would say by far the most surprising team to still be alive. Did not anticipate them. I don't think many people anticipated them getting as far as they have, but top 3 confirmed for that team from the loser side. Pretty impressive stuff for a squad completely made up of players from the state of New York. We are good to go here. Map number 1, best of 15 here today. First to 8. I'll fix the stars to actually represent that properly if I get a second at some point. But we are going to see, to start off, Henry Rectigon, Malachevsky intercamping against Lucrease, Ethan Trix, Fiery, and Fragrance of Page. The hiddens on Henry, Malachevsky, Ethan Trix, and Fragrance of Page. So we'll start off with an early break from Rectigon on Nomad 4 here. Snake Stick, YFX. We love Nomad 4s, especially when they're bangers. There's going to be a couple of early breaks for Old Navy. Another one followed up by intercamming. Lucrease gets caught up with a back and forth slider, but 3 FC's intact. There go Rectigon and intercamming again. Oh my god, it's a full reset for Old Navy. And only Lucrease with the drop for Hippo Cup What. So we still have Ethan Trix, Fiery, Fragrance, and Page for that team, and they're just going to run away with this one halfway through or so. The lead's 3 million points, and that's just going to go crazy. It's looking like a pretty good first pick here for Hippo Cup What, a team that has done quite well on a lot of different gimmicky type of map in the tournament so far. Fragrance of Page finally breaking as we head to the last quarter. Ethan Trix falls as well. That leads 4 million points, though, and with Rectigon and Malachevsky both falling, no combo to try to bring it back for Old Navy as these difficult patterns catch up pretty much everyone. Ethan Trix the only one left alive. Thank you, Banjo. This is going to be a first pick win for Hippo Cup. What? Very solid score there from Ethan Tricks, 10 mil. He and either Fragrance of Page or Fiery Rage would have 2v4'd that map, so quite impressive stuff from them. Lucrease, not a good score. A lot of slider breaks all over the place, despite the only one miss, but that score from Ethan Tricks, man, that's really impressive. S rank from Malashevsky, of course, didn't really matter either, only 464 max combo. That's very well done for Hippo Cup. What for their first pick? And it's going to be an instant selection from Old Navy for their own first pick in this one. It's going to be Free Mod 4. So we're going to go Fever Time. As first pick for Old Navy, this one, finger control tapping, bunch of rhythm changes, some very tricky flow aim and aim control as well. Saw some pretty good scores on this yesterday, if I recall. It was Ciccone on the Hard Rock who put up an absolutely absurd performance. Our roster's already set. We have literally no changes here. Is in the lobby. Nineric also in the lobby. Neither of them in visible slots, but we'll see who they're coming in for, assuming they are indeed switching somebody out. And we are going to get going. Map number 2 here, the first pick from Old Navy. Going into the free mod pool, it's going to be Henry, Emrek, Malashevsky, and Rectagon. Malashevsky on Hidden, Rectagon on Hard Rock, Nineric, Ethan, Tricks, Fire Rage, and Fragrance of Page, with Ethan, Tricks, and Fragrance of Page both on Hidden. No Hard Rock on that side of the board. Let's see what mods emerge victorious as the early breaks come out from Hippo Cup. What? They full reset in the first 100 combo. Rectagon trades one of them, but the other 3 on Old Navy still hold. Oh, it's Taquito who had the good score on this. I was thinking of the wrong map. I apologize. And this is nuts from Old Navy as 3 members hit the entire first section of these cut double streams. And they continue to hold. Finally, Henry and Malashevsky break. Emrek, though, still holding on. Will he make it through this entire pattern? No, he misses right at the end. But that is an insane combo right there to make it that far. And that is a gigantic lead for Old Navy out of the first difficult section of the map. And it's time for some more Clip Farm. Let's see who can survive through. The answer is Fragrance of Page, Henry, and Malashevsky, it would appear. Malashevsky going crazy on the Hidden on this, no less. Fragrance of Page holding through right against him. Not that it really makes much difference at this point, but very impressive stuff from both those two. Fragrance of Page just finally fall. Malashevsky still holding. Will he make it through this entire section? He does. Malashevsky hits the entire second diff spike after Emrek hit nearly the entire first diff spike, and that is going to tie it up 1-1. Really strong stuff there from Old Navy. Emrek and Malashevsky going absolutely bonkers on those difficult sections. Didn't even need teammates. And that will tie things up. Both teams successfully converting their first picks. can't find where my star images are to fix the background. I'll get to it in a second, I swear. It is going to be Free Mod 2 is the second pick here for Hippo Cup What? Nanatsu Momiji Akari. This is a tricky aim control, smaller circle size Free Mod pick, CS5 on this guy. Some very difficult spacing on the little triple jumps, triangles, linears, etc. I'll get to do these stars eventually, I swear. Anyway, in we're going to go map number 3. Sticking in the free mod pool with Henry, Rectigun, Malashevsky, Mrek against Ethan, Trix, Lucrease, Fiery, and Fragrance of Page. Fiery Ethan on the hiddens against Malashevsky on hidden, and Rectigun on hard rock. Early breaks, Fragrance of Page, Fiery Rage, and Malashevsky himself. There go Mrek and Rectigun, Lucrease, and Fragrance of Page are going to trade it out. These patterns are so difficult, man. The aim spacing is very, very challenging, and it is now Ethan Trix versus Henry left as the only combos in the lobby. We've got Malashevsky under recovery, about 140 combos, so that's going to give a little bit of lead to Old Navy. There goes Ethan Trix, but Henry trades it out, so not going to be the end of the world for Hippo Cup What? This is all about Malashevsky holding onto a decent-sized combo, as is Mrek. Fragrance of Page, roughly similar to Mrek's combo, but Malashevsky going to make that big difference. It's a 1,000,000-point lead for Old Navy. And the next third of the map, you have to hold through pretty consistently. You got to build up some big combo to go into that ending, because the ending is very, very difficult, and this section is the easiest part of the map you're going to find. So you have to build up here and hope for the best if you are in this map on either of these teams right now. Everyone is doing exactly that. The build-up's coming for combo on everyone. Ethan Trix a little bit behind. About 100 combo behind a lot of the other players. There goes Fragrance of Page. Not a great place to miss, but it is traded out by Malashevsky. That was the biggest combo in the lobby, so it's going to be mitigated a bit. There goes Fiery Rage as well as we head into this last third of the map. It is combo advantage to Old Navy with Mrek, Rectigun, and Henry all holding on to sizable combo. Meanwhile, only Ethan Trix and Lucrease for Hippo Cup What able to hold much of anything. And they're on their knees praying at this point, because there is just not much that Hippo Cup What can do except hope. And hope doesn't get you very far against a team like Old Navy, unfortunately. And into the very challenging outro we come. It's going to be Rectigun trading with alongside Henry, but Ethan Trix and Fragrance Page fall. There goes Lucrease as well. Fire Rage on a 240 combo, but Mrek doing the Mrek thing is that we have come to expect out of him for several years now. Will hold a gigantic combo. Finally finds a slider break right at the end, but more than enough has been done by this point for Old Navy. They're going to take the point. It's going to be a break point. They're going to take a 2-1 advantage heading into their own next pick. A very good team score. They're almost 23 mil. Mrek dropping the 8 million score. Henry 5 million. Rectigun and Malashevsky just behind. Unfortunately, only Lucrease able to go over the 4 million mark for Hippo Cup What, and that is just not going to be enough. it's going to be a very quick free mod 5 pick here for Old Navy. Sticking to some of these shorter maps, it's going to be my dad after hearing my mom was pregnant, run. This was the map I was thinking of when we were going into free mod 4 earlier. Very strange, like, low aim, finger control tapping stuff going on here.
Baba Bowie. Run. Baba Bowie. Run. Baba Bowie. Run.
Alright, I have no idea what just happened to my turning client. There we go. It's going to be Henry, Ryuke, Malashevsky, Emrek in for Old Navy on this one. Ethan Trix, Raikovo, Ninrik, and Eterna in for Hippo Cup. What? Emrek on the Hard Rock this time, no Rectagon. Malashevsky keeping with the hidden. And it is just going to be Old Navy taking this big lead. It's Emrek. Of course it's Emrek. Who else would it be but Emrek? Malashevsky and Henry with some decent backing combo as well. Raikovo, Eternum doing what they can, but it is really not going to make much difference because Emrek is just going off. It's 96 AC, and that is going to be a full combo, I believe. 30 seconds in and 30 seconds out. It is Old Navy consolidating the break point because what else would you expect? Emrek hard rocking and Emrek FCing. A very quick point, a very quick win, a 3-1 lead now in the hands of Old Navy. And it looks like we're going to be seeing a Nomad 8 next out of Hippo Cup what? And I'm just going to let this go. I don't know why it's playing this song, but you know, whatever, that's fine. I don't know what's going on here. Why is this playing this song? All right, well, we're gonna just delete the map and reopen the client and hope that it re-downloads. And maybe we'll get lucky. Wait, is this just the song that it's supposed to be? This isn't the song it's supposed to be. Okay, well, whatever. I don't know what's going on. We go into... yeah, I don't know. This is just really funny. It did the same thing twice somehow. All right. How long is this map? I don't know how it did this. I literally deleted the song folder. Okay, it's 2 minutes 41 seconds. I'm just gonna let it go. I don't know. It'll take too long to fix, and we've missed the entire map. This is just really funny, so we're just gonna roll with it. I don't know how this occurred. It's gonna be Emmerich, Rectigon, Valashevsky, Intercamping, Ethan Tricks, Fiery, Lucrease, Fragrance, and Page. I don't understand. I've never had this happen. I probably had this happen actually, but this is way funnier than trying to fix it. So we're just gonna live with it. I literally deleted the map out of the folder and it still did this, so I'm not really sure. Maybe it's in my folder twice, I don't know. This is what happens when you are forced to set up the stream 2 minutes before. I didn't get to check everything individually. I just made sure that the 2 maps I knew were updated had gotten updated. It's a bunch of breaks from Old Navy, but it's a bunch of breaks from Hippo Cup What as well. It's Fragrance and Page on the only real combo in the lobby as we are playing. If somebody knows what song name this is, that could be kind of, it's imaginary actual song name here. Is this probably just this might just be the, this might be free mod 3. I don't know if this is free mod 3 or the tiebreaker. Yeah, okay, so this is Imaginary Conjuration by Bus Interloper, I guess. And it is Old Navy holding on to the lead here, making it through these very long, easy, straightforward sliders. Well, they're easy on Nomad. They're kind of hard on hitting. And it's going to be... I'm reckoning Rectigon, they're going to bring this in. I mean, even with the combo on Lucrease and Fragrance and Page, I don't think... Oh, wait. It's a full reset. Hang on. Old Navy has nothing left except MREC, and no, it broke. No. Don't break now. Client, don't do this to me. Come on, man. We're right at the ending. It's like 600k. All right, everyone dies. It doesn't matter. Wait. What happened? I'm confused. Okay, that's what happened. There we go. It just wasn't adding a score up, right? Yeah, that was actually where the first song ends, huh? Well, anyway, Rectigon and Malashevsky hold into the ending, and that is going to end up being a win for Old Navy. I have no idea what just occurred. That was pretty fun. But that is going to make it 4-1 in favor of Old Navy. Double break point in their favor. Their own next pick to come. Thank you, Fremod 3, Nomad 8. Wait, now they're just gonna actually pick Fremont 3 so we get to continue listening to the same song. Alright, man. I guess that's fine. Okay. They knew. What would be really funny is if we got imaginary places on this, but considering it's already playing the right song, I don't think that's going to be happening. Fortunately or unfortunately, depending on how you look at it. All right, we now have some really scuffed bonus stars for the 8th star on screen as we are going into the actual free mod 3 this time. It is going to be Henry Rectigan, Emmerich, Arnold, Ninric, Reikoho, Lucrease, Eternum. See if anybody can pull off the Freddie Benson scores or the Toki score we've seen on this map so far. Some players having a very good time with this. You've got some very good speed players in this lobby. Unfortunately for Hippo Cup, Ninric and Lucrease as well as Reikoho all finding relatively early breaks. Meanwhile, you saw a triple FC on Henry, Emmerich, and Arnold. And Rectigan on that hard rock not too far behind. And there goes Eternum. Reikoho had fallen as well. You got Lucrease and Ninric on some decent recovery combo. Make that just Lucrease. Arnold did break, of course, but Henry Emmerich just holding the double FC. And Rectigan with a gigantic hard rock combo. This is going to start to really run away in favor of Old Navy. As they have a double FC intact against no combo over 200 for Hippo Cup. This could be a situation where you may have to avert your eyes at some point if Henry and Emmerich continue to hold, because this could get really ugly. It's 15 million score right now, but that is only going to continue to go up and up and up. Henry on the very aesthetic act. Anything 99.91 plus act is just really aesthetic visually, I think. Into the tricky flow aim with the buzz slider section we go. Kick sliders as well. Gonna catch out Rectigan, gonna catch out Arnold, Lucrease, Eternum, Ninric as well. We've still got Emmerich, we've still got Henry. Reiko, he's hanging out, he's got a 300 combo, but I mean, we're just watching Henry and Emmerich, right? Like, this is why we're here. Henry still on the 1-100. Emmerich considerably farther behind in terms of 100 count, but holding the FC, and that's what matters, of course. And Old Navy going to be taking their 5th point here. Just the dominant team that you would expect them to be so far in this match. Hippo Cup going to have a lot of work to do to try and make any sort of comeback happen, because it seems like no matter what kind of map we've played thus far, after that first Nomad 4 pick, Old Navy has had the answers. That is a big chain miss on the full hit from Eternum. Henry and Emmerich. Just watch Henry and Emmerich, guys. They're going nuts. This is ridiculous. It's going to be a 1v4 for both of those players, by the way, at the current rate. Reikoho does have a pretty sizable combo, so he could prevent it if they break, but it's not going to happen. It's going to be Emmerich. It's going to be Henry. It's going to be a double FC for Old Navy. It is a 1-100, and it was a slider end at that for Henry. A couple slider ends missed for Emmerich. That is a play and a half, and that is going to be indeed a 1v4 for both of those players on a map such as this. It can happen. A lot of combo, a lot of score, but goodness sake, that is ridiculous stuff from Old Navy. Someone check them PCs and games, I reckon. For anyone curious, by the way, that 1-100 play from Henry right there was worth 742 PP, which I think is a new Hippo Cup record. I gotta figure it's the new Hippo Cup PP record. I know we've had high 600s in the low 700s. I don't know if we've had a 740. Somebody can fact check me on that one. I could be completely forgetting something really blatantly obvious. I admit to having done that in the past with such things. But that's definitely one of the highest I've seen. And granted, you're more likely to get a massive PP play like that on a tapping map. Like, the skill set is a little more binary, right? If you don't have trouble with the kick sliders like a certain somebody did yesterday, I'll love Freddie Benson, much respect. If you don't have trouble with the kick sliders on a map like this, like, as long as you can tap it, you can get an FC like Henry did there. You have to be a super high-level tapping player, but that's what these players are. Wait, what's going on here? Hang on. Next week, of course, Nomad 6, Grab the Gazer. This is the Xarius map, CS2. 160 BPM, and it's still 7.2 stars. We talked about this yesterday. Dio and I did, I believe, how difficult the map has to be 160 BPM CS2 and still be 7.2 stars. Like, that's pretty nuts stuff, so be ready for anything. And we're going to go in with Henry, Rectigon, Emrek, Arnold, Hiddens on Henry and Arnold, Ethan, Trix, Fiery Rage, Lucrease, Fragrance, and Paige, with the Hiddens on Ethan and on Paige. And yeah, this is just a really challenging kind of pattern-styled map. A lot of perfect stacks, a lot of awkward sliders. I'm trying to remember, there was a pop-off in that match yesterday. Let's Get K Barbecue versus Rista Minotov. I want to say was it E? Was that not E? Who was it? I'd have to look it up. No, I can't remember. I'm very sad. It's Ethan Trix with the early break. Lucrease as well. FC's still intact on Fiery and Fragrance and Page. Make that just Fragrance and Page. And 4 FCs for Old Navy, so they're gonna take the big lead here. Yeah, this is not a fun hidden map. Perfect stacks, but you know, Arnold and Henry both ridiculously good hidden reading players, even though they have both broken. I mean, it's expected on a map like this. That being said, it's going to start to get pulled back here. Fragrance and Page doing Fragrance and Page things. He is an incredible reading player himself. Ethan Trix as well. Got a big combo. The two big combos on Hippo Cup 1 are on the Hiddens. Who would have thought? And there goes Fragrance and Page on the big hidden flow aim pattern, but Ethan Trix did hit it. The only player other than Arnold in the lobby to hit that pattern, and that's going to give the lead over to Hippo Cup 1. Let's see how long Ethan can hold, because this is a really impressive play from him. Holding this kind of combo with the hidden on 500 plus, and this is going to be the lead going to Hippo Cup 1. He's going to continue to hold. It's going to be the break from Arnold, and that is probably going to do it. That is going to be Hippo Cup 1 putting a point on the board. Hits the back and forth, just misses the last note there at the end. What a combo from Ethan, though, holding through that middle third into the ending, and that means Hippo Cup 1 is going to put a second point on the board. Really, really impressive stuff there from Ethan Trix V2. Fragrance of Page also putting up a solid performance at a 2.8 mil, 10 miss, 4 misses only for Ethan, though, man. Ties with Arnold for best miss count in the lobby. Both on the hidden as well, notably. The top 3 scores in the lobby were actually all hidden players. So for people asking, how do you play this with hidden? Apparently it's just easier with hidden. I don't know. I don't make the rules. Now that I've gone and looked up, it was Twilight that put up the good score yesterday for the New York team. Put up a 2.8 million 8 miss. That was the play I was thinking of. Still gonna end up being a bit behind Ethan right there with Paige, but out hidden. And next pick is gonna be 3-1. Shadow Castle. This one gonna go 100% pick rate. All 3 matches that actually will get played will have chosen this now. Shoutouts to T1G. Actually, shoutouts to James for pointing out that this had an update, so I was able to get it updated before the match. So I at least had that fixed, even if I had the wrong song for Nomad 8. Alright, looks like we are about set here in the lobby. We've got Henry Malachowski, Rectigon, Emrek, Ethan Trix, Fire Rage, Lucrease, Fragrance, and Page. We've been seeing a lot of the same people. No Badu at all, no Reedcat at all. Ryuke, I think, was in for 1 map only. No Belladonna or Listia for Hippo Cup what? But such is life. You play with who you have available. And in we go with, wow, that's some overmod for Old Navy. Okay. So we've got Hidden Hard Rock on Henry and Malashevsky, Hard Rock on Rectagon and Emrek. Meanwhile, a Hidden on Ethan Tricks, a Hidden on Fragrance of Page, and Nomad's on Fiery and Lucrece. Tale of two teams on this particular map, which is going to be some more aim control. Very tricky patterning in this one as well. Aim control flow patterns. You know, it's kind of got its similarities to the 3 mod 5 in that respect, but it is going to be very, very challenging regardless. It's going to be Ethan, Tricks, Fiery, and Fragrance of Page all dropping in the intro. This one just shy of 3 minutes, so it's a little longer than some of the maps we've been playing, but it's going to be Lucrece and Henry trading the next. Malashevsky follows. Gives you a lot of time to build up combo, gives you a lot of places to miss as well, and the map is as difficult as this one is. But we've got Emrek and we've got Rectagon on those Hard Rocks on the bottom row for Old Navy. And they already have a 2.3 million score lead and growing as the only combo. You've got Ethan Tricks at 300, Fragrance of Page just getting 300, Lucrece and Fiery a bit behind them both. But we're just going to be watching Emrek and Rectagon. There goes Rectagon. Henry trades another one as well with Ethan Tricks. Lucrece breaking also, though, so not going to be able to do much with that. As Fiery, Lucrece break again. Fragrance of Page at 500 combo, but Emrek at 740, Malashevsky at 300 plus. And we're about halfway through here. The lead is going to be about 5 million scored here in favor of Old Navy. And, I mean, what can you expect, right? They're just a dominant force. When you put together a roster like this one, you get plays like this and you get score lines like this. It's a tough enough challenge in late round pools to just get a point on the board in the first place if you're their opponent, when you've got all the best tournament players in the world assembled on one roster. This is some Avengers shit right here. Emrek continues to hold with the Hard Rock, 99 AC as well. Teammates all building up quite a bit of combo. Meanwhile, Hippo Cup what? Just one combo over 200. This one long since decided, unfortunately. Emrek does finally fall. Chain misses on one of those difficult flow streams. Malashevsky, Henry going to be breaking as well. It is just Rectagon left. Fragrance of Page holding through that also, putting up another pretty solid performance as he has been known to do. But really irrelevant, unfortunately, in the face of a 35 million plus team score from Old Navy. Come into the ending, Rectagon continuing to hold. This is some pretty impressive aim control. And Malashevsky likewise with the hidden added on. All the more impressive, and that is a ridiculous team score from Old Navy. 44 million to 20 million. You got the 14.8 score on Rectagon, 13.6 on Emrek, 9.6 on Malashevsky, but he did hit that entire ending with HDHR, which is really impressive. So again, you know, 3 out of the 4 members of Old Navy doubled or more all but one score from Hippo Cup. What? Just Fragrance of Page able to beat any of the Old Navy scores. And yeah, very, very impressive stuff. The mental, not the greatest there, unfortunately, for Fiery wanting. Can we just forfeit at this point, man? Listen, it's Old Navy. Unfortunately, this is the kind of effect they have on people. This is just how good this team is. And when you give them skill cap pools, these are the kind of results you see. You got to hold your head high if you're Hippo Cup. What though? I mean, you get a couple points on the board. You're in top 3 guaranteed. You've got a very close, if not winnable match next week lined up in Losers Final against Let's Get K Barbecue. I think that should be a battle either way. Whichever team wins it, that's going to be close. I would maybe give the slight advantage to Hippo Cup but I've been giving the advantage to Let's Get K Barbecue's opponents too many times. I'm not going to be fooled any longer on that one. I think they can beat anyone except maybe Old Navy at this point. We're going to go into the lengthy alt pick in the Nomad pool here. It's going to be Love the Subhuman Self, Joneson's top diff here. Very, very difficult awkward flow and snap and linear aim patterning in this one. Really, really tough alt map. Minutes of very demanding alt patterns. Not a whole lot of break time in this one. Not a lot of opportunities to just calmly, comfortably build up. Talked about this yesterday. I believe this map has maybe a grand total of 1 FC. Yeah, it has 1 FC on the leaderboard. It is from Suwagi. Henry is ranked 2 on this. I'm not sure what that complaint was in chat. Let me see here. We get it, you're the best team in the tourney. Are you serious? You can stop BMing now. If they're talking about BMing by, like, putting in Ryuke and Reedcat or something, that's kind of BM of Hippo Cup, what, no? I don't know if it's that or if it's something else. I can't say for sure. I guess it's the fact that they're putting in Reedcat on Hidden on this is probably what they were referring to, but I can't be 100% sure. I just have to assume that was the case. But yeah, like, that's actually equally disrespectful to Ryuke and Reedcat as it may or may not be of Old Navy to have them in the first place, right? Because that's literally just, like, calling them bad players. So maybe we back off on that one because that's not cool. I get that, like, it's a suboptimal roster choice from Old Navy, but eye for an eye and all that. Anyway, we've got Malashevsky on the 440 combo for Old Navy. Fragrance Page and Lucrece, as well as Fire Rage, all holding pretty decent combo for Hippo Cup. What? This is going to stay pretty similar. Close combos across a lot of players in this one so far. This is going to be the Drake coming in from Fiery, followed up by Lucrece next, Reedcat as well. But Old Navy in the lead with 3 solid combos against just Fragrance of Page for Hippo Cup What, and he is going to fall as well. Just past a quarter of the way through, and Old Navy now primed to take off with this lead as they have a massive combo advantage with Malashevsky and Ryuke holding some solid just shy of 700 and over 500 combo for those two. Patterning in this is so challenging, man. So easy to break on any of these big, like, squares and kind of linear jump patterns. It's just difficult, man. It's a triple reset for Hippo Cup. What? Tricks, Fire, Lucrece, all fall. Emmerich, Ryuke, Reedcat, all fall for Old Navy, but it is Malashevsky still holding. Cool, calm, and collected as you'd like, as he is so often. Malashevsky looking for a 1v4 here. If he gets a couple breaks out of Hippo Cup What in these coming sections and continues to hold, it could be doable. Gonna be a big break for Reedcat, Ryuke, and Emmerich. All members of Hippo Cup What held through there. Malashevsky, the only one to make it through those patterns for Old Navy, but 11 million point lead, and Malashevsky is actually equal to, like, Fragrance of Page, Lucrece, and a little bit more in terms of combo, so it's not really the end of the world. Hippo Cup What would need Malashevsky to break, which is, you know, generally speaking, not a player you want to have to rely on breaking to have a chance at winning a match. Last third we go. Old Navy continuing to struggle a bit on all their supporting players, but when you've got Malashevsky still on this near 1500 combo, I guess it's okay. That being said, those combos are growing for Fiery, Fragrance Page, and Lucrece. The score lead is going to slowly but surely going to start to come down Fire Space does break the biggest combo, though, and with Malashevsky holding equal to Fiery and Lucrece's combo, and there goes Lucrece as well. That might be the opportunity gone for Hippo Cup. What, Fiery continuing to hold very strong score here from him, but everyone in the lobby just being outdone by Malashevsky, kind of have to sit back in awe of what that man is capable of. And Malashevsky is just doing stuff. This score from Malashevsky is currently ranked 10 on the map, by the way, even with no fail. And, you know, he's still got another 300 combo to go. If this... I'm not going to say it, I'm just going to wait. Fiery Rage, by the way, 1,000 combo, really impressive comeback from him. He had a little trouble to start, but he's been comboing well ever since then. Has always been a really strong ult player, so not a surprise, but still impressive nonetheless. We continue to watch Malashevsky bringing it home here into the ending. Fiery does break that big combo. Lucrece falls as well. Doesn't really matter what happens anywhere. It is going to be just shy of a 1v4 for Malashevsky. Needs at least a teammate somewhere, but that's an FC. That's rank 1 by, like, a lot. Unless he broke in the first... Did he break in the first, like, 2 combo? I don't... How much? 21-15? Yeah, no, that's an FC. That's rank 1 by, like, such a gigantic margin without no fail. That's instead going to be rank 8 on the map. But that's literally... 4 100s, 250s versus 20 100s on Nomad from Suwagi, and this was with Hidden. I mean, I don't know. That's just not right. Uh, 686 PP for that one, by the way, on an alt map. That's fine. Absolutely absurd performance there from Malashevsky, man. That would be rank 1 by so much if not for no fail. But you know, he can just go do it in solo. I imagine he'd be thinking, damn, I could have gotten better hack. I could have not gotten those 50s. It would have been fine. That's 2 rank 1s this weekend that have been fucked over, for lack of a better term, by no fail. Because Freddie Benson on Kodoko Egoism would have gotten rank 1 in their match yesterday. Okay, he got rank 1 anyway. Okay, he just went and did it in solo. That's fine. That's pretty funny. He did this like last night before their match. So he did it twice in match and once out of match yesterday. That's all right, man. That's actually worse act 2. 99.46 on the leaderboard score versus I think it was like 99.72 in the match. It's going to be DT2 Demystify Feast as Old Navy look to close out this match. By a somewhat unfortunately predictable scoreline. As I said, shout out to Hippo Cup, getting a couple points up on the board. Fragrance Page just had a bunch of good scores. Fire Rage just had a good score on the Nomad 3, etc., etc. But it's Old Navy, man. I don't know. This roster is just stupid. This is actually going to improve Old Navy. Last year, as Team Reginald, 8-3 was their win in the winners bracket final, and then 8-4 in the grand final. So looking to improve on that with an even stronger roster this year, perhaps. All right, in we go. It's going to be intercamming Enri, Rectagon Arnold, Nineric, Eternum, Ethantrix, and Raikoho. We'll see if Hippo Cup What can get another point on the board here and avoid the loss right now. It's going to be early breaks from Nineric, Ethantrix, and Rectagon. Intercamming Enri, Arnold, hold through. Raikoho, the only one to hold for Hippo Cup What through that intro. This one is decently long for a map of its type. This is a largely unrelenting tapping map, and it's 3 whole minutes long. I mean, granted, it's quote-unquote only 243 BPM, which for some players does not probably feel all that fast, but it's a while you've got to keep up these bursts and longer patterns as well, so we'll see how everyone makes it all the way through to the ending. It's a triple FC attack for now for Old Navy. Meanwhile, just the FC on Raikoho for Hippo Cup What, and there goes Raikoho, and Nineric and Ethantrix falling. Arnold does break, but Henry and Intercamming both make it through that big stream. And with the lead already up 6 million, even with the miss from Henry, this is going to start to get a little out of hand pretty quickly here as Intercamming continues to hold. Bring back the half-slashed lunatic diff. That was like everywhere. It was everybody's favorite TT2. Breaks aplenty. It's full reset for Old Navy. They're up by 6 million, but you have Nineric on combo, Ethantrix on combo, Raikoho on combo as well. Ethantrix employing some dark tech, 85 AC, but holding a 280 combo. Raikoho 500, Nineric 470 combo. Those are gonna start to matter. Old Navy's got to build up some combo and hope for maybe a break or two, because this does go back eventually if those three continue to hold on Hippo Cup What's side. Continue to go. Ethantrix does break, but it's a full reset for Old Navy. Unfortunately, it's a full reset for Hippo Cup What as well. Oh, look at that scoreline, man. It was 400K. That was going to go so far, so fast for Hippo Cup What, but it's a full lobby reset, and now it's just dead even coming into the ending. This is going to get really interesting. You've got similar combo to a lot of players. It's resets plenty. It is everyone breaking from Hippo Cup What. It was only intercamming, and like I said, man, this one just is unrelenting. It keeps going and going and going, and these patterns never get any easier. They get harder at the ending, and that's why you see all these breaks. The chain misses coming out. The flow patterns are absurd. The tapping requirement is nuts, and it's going to be Old Navy taking a couple million points in their favor, as unfortunately Hippo Cup What, they had that opportunity. Somebody had to hold through that pattern, but instead it was a full lobby reset. And it was not meant to be for Hippo Cup What. It's going to be Old Navy coming into the ending here with a couple million score lead, looking to close it out. And that is going to do it. Old Navy. There we go. My little star. Old Navy is going to be the victors. It's going to be 8-2 final score. The scuffed looking extra stars, because I did those the last second during the match. I apologize. But well done to them, man. The skill cap team just exerting their will, flexing their muscle. And they will be headed onward into the grand finals from winner's side. Hippo Cup What will drop to the loser's side. They'll go to the loser's bracket final to face off against Let's Get K Barbecue. So there'll be a couple matches to come next week. Hope you guys enjoyed this one. Old Navy just looking insane, as you would expect them to. Even if it wasn't the most competitive match, we still saw some really impressive performances, and that's got to count for something, right? Thank you all for being here. Thank you to everyone involved. Thank you to the players. GG, well played. We will have Apple Showcase sometime later today. I do not know when. It's Habib. It's usually in the evenings. It'll probably be some silly time late tonight, but make sure you're following the stream and in the Discord server so you know when the showcase is for Grand Finals, because that pool is going to be absolutely crazy. And we will see both of these teams again there next week, as well as Let's Get K Barbecue. We'll see you guys later on today for the showcase, and if not then, we'll see you next week for Grand Finals here at Hippo Cup 7. Thank you for being here. We'll see you next time.